Andrew Holness now file taxes? Good. But at the time of our initial checks in July 2022, the Jamaica non-profits for which Mr. Golden was listed as director, the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation, Mona Preparatory School Foundation, Vision Development Foundation, and Greater Trenchtown Foundation, hadn't fulfilled all their requirements, their filing requirements at the various authorities for multiple years. Multiple years. Meanwhile, in the UK, the Sir John Golden Fund, of which Mr. Golden is a trustee, is listed as being up to date and seems to have a history of filing on time, according to an email response from the UK's Charity Commission. Everything good in Bertland are the country of his citizenship. No regard for Jamaica or his charities in Jamaica. Eh? That is who you want to put your life on the line for. Golden's late father, who thought a Brit, made it his life work to rehabilitate disabled individuals in Jamaica and integrate them into society. The fund, along with the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation in Jamaica, provides financial support to the new government. When I asked about the disparity in on-time filings, Mr. Golden explained that the resources, human and financial, supporting the Sir John Golden Fund are greater than the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation has at its disposal. So in other words, he must say, we have greater human beings, we have greater help, we have greater assistance, we have more people, we have better financial, resources for deal with the foreign thing, but we don't really have it for Jamaica. See it? On the human resources aspect, he said that while he believes that a chartered accountant keeps on top of the filings in the UK, right, his assistant for many years, who has traditionally handled filings for the local ones, has gone into renal failure and requires dialysis twice a week, which has severely impacted her ability to work. Mr. Golden said right now the woman we are run the charity sick, so him can't get nobody else to run it. Yeah, man. The lady sick. Now listed in good standing. Some of them had initially been submitted in November 2022 before Mr. Golden was contacted by 18 North. But the shows assets of Jamaica 11.2 million, which pays in comparison to the Sir John Golden Fund in the UK that has assets of 379,144 pounds. That's 79 million Jamaican dollars. When asked about the delinquencies of the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation at the tax and charity authorities, Mr. Golden said, it's in the process of achieving tax compliance since it has relinquished its charitable status. He explained that the foundation decided not to maintain its charitable status since it no longer needed duty-free importation of parts and materials for the manufacture of prosthetics at the artificial limb shop at the rehab center. Right? The DCFC, through its parent ministry, the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, confirmed to 18 North last month that the Mona Rehabilitation does not have a current registration certificate. Pay attention to that. Even though Mr. Golden has a charity called Mona Rehabilitation Foundation. It does not have a certificate as a charity company because it was not given a certificate by DCFS. That means it is not a real charity. Now, why is that important? The white man can have a charity when registered to be a charity or to be an official charity, a legitimate charity, and I call it a charity. But Andrew Wellness, company positive, that is not registered with DCFC, is called a charity and a legitimate charity. And that them why you believe people. No question Mark Golden. Question Uncle Andrew Wellness. Yeah, man. So, if the second respondent, Mr. Kevin Stevenson, did due diligence, him that realize say Andrew Wellness Positive Foundation, when use to give people things, is not a registered charity. And why is it not a registered charity? Because he has to pay taxes. Why is Mark Golden Mona Rehabilitation Foundation is not registered and doesn't have a certificate? Because it is not a registered official charity. But him not no investigation by the IC. Younger concern said the black man I use film quote unquote charity money to do things. We could go down look more. The tax administration didn't respond to queries about whether the foundation has been brought up to date there since 18 North's initial inquiry. Right? We showed there hadn't been an income tax filing for the foundation on file as far back as the TAJ representative who took our call could see in the system, which was 2016. So based on this report, then go all the way back to 2016, Remember saying, is not a legitimate charity, so you have to file taxes, However, when they contacted the TAJ, Mark Golden Charity, then couldn't find nothing for Mark Golden Charity filing no taxes all the way to 2016. Andrew Wellness alone on that for. Because if you sprat them and run around attack it, it must be true. When since you start taking information from Sprat and Shark and Barracuda, True Isaac them a liar if them say it are true. True Rattigan the traitor them if them say it are true. So ask them, how comes when this report or this investigation was done, why them couldn't find as far back as the TAJ representative who took our call could see in the system up to 2016, no tax filing was done on this foundation. You know why I don't have a problem with Andrew Wellness? Since, because then teacher said the white man pure. Then teacher said the white man is superior and closer to God than we. So them have to bring we to God. In the queries by email exchanges, Mr. Golding complained that the administrative requirements for maintaining charitable status in Jamaica have become, listen this, in the queries email exchange, that means that this person here have evidence. Them have evidence to substantiate them claim. In the series of email exchanges, Mr. Golding complained that the administrative requirements for maintaining charitable status in Jamaica have become increasingly difficult and costly. Him love on you, see? No wonder when after you beg him to change him citizenship status. In love on no bad. No wonder, according to reporting, Ghana people country gonna build affordable homes. In love on no bad. It's too difficult and costly to run charity in Jamaica, but the one in England up to date. Eh? Let it sink in. So, 18 Degree North found that, unlike non-profits in Jamaica that are required to do multiple sets of filings at various places, Sir John Golding Fund in the UK, based on his annual revenue, blah, 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 blah. Right? So, listen this. Listen this. And tap here the fool comrades of mine. Comrades, what they have to learn, not gonna be in the comment just typing foolishness. Undecided voters, not gonna be in the comment typing foolishness. Allow the fly, the little sprat them and little fly up them. Yeah? Labor rights. These are the things I need to show them. The people them. We have sense. Mona Preparatory School Foundation. More than 15 years of delinquency. That's Mark Golding Foundation. More than 15 years of illegality. More than 15 years of unlawfulness. According to this report. Wanna see the gleaner right about this? Wanna see them favorite paper when them itch up on that disrespect the Prime Minister right about this? How many of them take this report and posted it? Over 15 years. Mr. Golding, though a director himself at the time of our initial check, with the responsibility for ensuring the organization files on time, seemed to pass the buck to the other directors when asked why Mona Preparatory didn't take the advantage of the amnesty. He explained that maybe it was not brought to their attention, or they may have forgotten about the existence of the dormant company. At the time of our initial checks, Mona Preparatory had racked up over Jamaica 200,000 in fines after it hadn't filed an annual return or a financial statement since incorporation in 2006. Had them you want to come tell us about Andrew Wellness charity. Had them you want to come tell us Andrew Wellness a thief taxpayers' money. Had them you want to come tell us Andrew Wellness file nil. This year never ever file nil or zil or chill. 15 years of delinquency. And the one in England up to date. Him loving you, see? Me can't wait. Think on save you and take you to the promised land. Me a man said something last night, say PMP come like Moses, you know. Moses and the PMP story come like Moses and the Israelite them. And that's true, you know. That's true, man. Because after when I ball say you want better. You want better road, you want better this, you want better pay, you want better this, and the government to try with you. But they can't do it overnight. They can't just say minimum wage of $40. Yeah? Because the consumers are going to feel the wrath of the sellers them. See? One just decide say him now move fast enough. So when they come like Israelite them when Moses take them out of Israel, out of Egypt. And him give them when can't give them feet and they start complaining so they want meat. And you know what God do with them? God say you don't want meat. God just send a whole heap of meat come them way. And watch them a glutton upon the meat and God just choke you all of them. You just see meat all come through their nose, through their ears, through everything. Some of them go choke. Run go on back at him. Dig up every dirt you can find upon the Negro. And run go back at a white man. Because him pure. Yeah? Andrew Holness now file no taxes for one charity. Where it's not even a genuine or a legitimate or a real charity. It's just a foundation where the man create. He call it foundation because he use it to give. It's not a registered foundation. Meaning say, he can always put 100,000 in there, 500,000, 10,000, 100 million, whatever he can put in there. And give anybody where he want to give. He can give to him, he can create the charity for him constituency. He can just create a charity and say this is for my constituency, you know. Me can go register a charity right now, you know. But how it becomes a legitimate charity, when me can get tax exemption and them thing there, me have to register with the DCFS. That's how it become a legitimate charity. Mark Golding sitting no register with them. And he knows this. But him still out there tell us Andrew Holness I take people money and buy bonds. Any means necessary, people. Yeah? So, under the recently amended Companies Act in 2023 in Jamaica, the penalty for failing to file annual returns has gotten tougher. The offense is now criminal and punishable by a fine of up to Jamaica $5 million per organization. Yeah? Replacing the previous one of a daily $100 penalty. See? Vision Development. According to Mr. Golding, Vision Development Foundation ceased operation when its founder, Dr. Omar Davis, former member of Parliament for St. Andrew South and former finance minister, retired in 2017. The relationship between both men dates back many years. Not only was Mr. Golding chosen by the People's National Party to replace Mr. Davis as the standard bearer for the seat in 2017, a seat eventually won, but in the early 2000s, there was also a controversy over the finance ministry under Dr. Davis awarding lucrative contract to Mr. Golding Investment Company without competitive bidding. I want to talk about the man Norman Brown, where the I tell you about him and Andrew Holness in a business and is conflicting. According to this report, there was also a controversy over the finance ministry under Dr. Mark Davis awarding lucrative contracts to Mr. Golding Investment Company without competitive bidding. Company record shows Vision Development was incorporated in 1994 and Mr. Golding became a director in 2018. To have qualified for the amnesty, companies had to submit a declaration stating that they had no assets or liabilities. But as of its last balance sheet from 2016, Vision Development had around 41.8 million in assets and the same amount in equity and liabilities. Most of that being related to a stadium that was built in South St. Andrew constituency. according to both men. So when them tell us, say, the $41 million, then use it build one stadium. Dr. Davis owned up to the delinquency of vision development writing to 18 North Street on July 13, 2023, that the required tidying up exercise was not given the requisite attention, and explaining that he has now initiated the steps to have this exercise completed as quickly as possible. As of yesterday, July 24, 2023, the foundation was still delinquent. What does this mean? Here the Integrity Commission and the PMP them talk about unexplained wealth, and people are use charity money to do things. On to this report, the 41.8 million where them claim say them use build stadium, there is no filing or no evidence of it. Up until July 24, 2023. Up until July 23rd, 2023, with Mark Golding and Omar Davis, Mark Golding and Omar Davis Foundation, no give an account for $41 million, 42. They say they use the build stadium. Them don't want nobody out there we can read people. They don't want nobody out there to tell you this. They want to come distract your people with shenanigans. They want to come paint the white man as Jesus. They want to come tell us, say, him is without sin. So you have to change your vote. Stay away with the people. As a matter of fact, them nothing win no seat in the next general election. If forget it, lie forget it, bow forget it, sell out forget it, do whatever means forget it. Them two desperate people. If PMP admits that them a splice up video, forget Andrew Holness in a power. That's too desperate. That level of desperation, the people, you not to take it lightly. Them actually coming like some stalker. Them actually coming like some people where some privileged people. Like them for just come and just, like, you know, ladies, you don't know some man where I look, you know, and them just come and say, yo, me have my money, you know, if you just there with me, you know. Hey girl, I want to, you know, say you're broke and hungry. And if you just drop everything and just run with him. Them too desperate, man. Them are going like say everybody out here idiot. Up until 2013, Mark Golding charity. July 2023, excuse me. Mark Golding charity. No file. Are them a point finger people? Eh? Then you go to Greater Trenchtown Foundation Limited. One of the delinquency of Greater Trenchtown Foundation Limited, whose purpose is to promote and develop the welfare of communities and people in Jonestown. You see? Mr. Golding told 18 North it's not yet operationalized, but promised to have it brought current. We checked with the COJ and the financials, which had been outstanding for 3 years at the time of our initial checks in 2022. Yeah? So, for 3 years, no filing. Then when them contact them file, and it up to date, they update it. They file a nil return. Let me read it. Then we check with the COJ, and the financial, which had been outstanding for 3 years at the time of our initial checks, 2022, are now listed as in good standing as of April 2023. They are filed as nil returns. So the white man can file nil, but he look a poor man from a Spanish town where nothing have nothing in a life. If he file nil, him a thief, him a rabuno. But the white man can file nil. But film charity them. Huh? So, North could not ascertain the current status of this foundation at the tax administration despite checks. It isn't registered at the DCFC. You know what I mean? Let me explain that to you. I never read no more of this, because I must get the gist. Because it goes on and on and on. I just go now a contrast. You see? Of what I say Andrew Holness do compared to what Mark Golding I do. But we don't want to know about this. And the Integrity Commission don't want to know about this. We don't see nothing from the Integrity Commission asking questions about this. Because Mark Golding's statutory declaration, which is on 2 years we privy to, because it's only 2 persons in a parliament record the declaration is made public, the PM and the opposition. However, Mark Golding just take over in 2020, so we can't go dig past 2020. The Integrity Commission now gonna make nothing to you publicly, because at 2020 him go as the opposition. So you will never hear from the Integrity Commission about him and set them in a foreign. You will never hear from the Integrity Commission about any investigation done and tabled and make public about his affairs. Only 2 years you will get. And the next one is 3 years. But then gone back all the way down in Andrew Holness' mother and father bank account what me in 1980 something. And that we are talking about, people. I don't want to tell me say this must not go for a judiciary review. Mark Golding, all of them things I read too now. You can't see it. Even though 2022, 2023, we should have seen these things in his statutory declaration being investigated. But you're not going to see it. Because maybe him put the battery in a Kevin Stevenson them back. So this not depend no farmer front page for the Gleaner. See? So, the DCFS, yeah? You have the companies of Jamaica, right? You have to register your company with the companies of Jamaica. So me can go register this company, Water Foundation, at the companies of Jamaica. There is no stipulation to say I cannot get my certificate from companies of Jamaica, even if me register this as a charity, Water Foundation. So me get my certificate. So me become what? A non-profit organization, a charity. The only time Water Foundation become a legitimate charity where one may not pay taxes on certain things we make collect and give out is if me go to the DCFS. That are the thing, you know, people. So once you not get the certificate from that body, you're not a legitimate charity. And you're gonna say, but why Andrew won't never go to the DCFS? Why all the other JLP members and we have charity never go to the DCFS? And you gotta ask yourself, why them a politician and a run charity? Because there is no regulatory body and there is nothing there to stop anyone from registering a company as long as they reach or meet the requirements. So Positive Foundation is a name where Andrew Wellness say this me I use as a name for my company because I use it giveaway. It's not registered at DCFS. So it's not no charity money if I use by no bands where he might run a charity and a thief people money. Likewise, Mark Golden Vision Development Foundation, Mona Preparatory Foundation, and all of these foundations that Mark Golden have, according to this report, they are not registered at the DCFS office. You are zoning for one man foundation when this man have 4 in a Jamaica. We operate under unlawful means. 4 when the file in some cases for over 15 years. 1 when them say them build stadium and I'll know. They can provide the details. But you want to crucify Andrew Wellness on one cross and send thief people money. Because somebody make you believe say the black man can't have nothing. The black man can't come to nothing. So where you can bring up Mark Golden charity for? Because you're a hypocrite. You don't want to know nothing about the 41 million where my Omar Davis said they use build stadium. When you're not a certified charity in Jamaica with the DCFS, you're not even supposed to be collecting people money, you know. You're never supposed to collect people money, you know. You can always have a foundation. You can register anything, name anything. Me can register phone booth. Me can register water bottle. Me can register anything. But when you go to the DCFS, it's a different kettle of fish. Now you are a registered charity. But you don't want to know about that. So when Lion Mark Golden tell us say Andrew Wellness as a registered charity and I use charity money buy things, ask him about his 4 charities. When I register with the DCFS. Why him not register with the DCFS? You got me. But Andrew not register with it too. But I don't got a problem when the black man not do it. But the white man, a film country, so he can do it. Okay. Alright. One last thing. And why this is important. Yeah? Come in and go on everything one time, you know. Yeah? Why is it important? According to the Jamaica Observer, KD Knight blast Risers United golden for suspicious fundraising scheme. When was this? 2019 report. But of course, at 2019, you're not going to see nothing about this in the integrity report for Mark Golden. They want to go all the way back to 1980 something in the man father and the man mother business. They want to publish how his mother buy church shoes, stockings, how the father plant banana, yam and cocoa. They want to know daily expenses and jewelness. They want to know how much girls him have spending money with. They want to know how much money people give him. But they don't want to know nothing about this man here. Well, according to the great KD Knight, when me sit down beside Mark Golden, that's what you see politics, people. You see politics and politicians do not get hooked like the shakers them and politicians. Me not believe in a handout government, people. Because while you are handout to the idiot them, what are you taking? So me not get attached to politicians. Cause look here, KD Knight blast Rise United's golden for suspicious fundraising scheme. The one PMP campaign is calling on the People's National Party PMP Election Monitoring Committee to immediately investigate an announcement by the Rise United campaign chairman Mark Golden that he has raised 10 million to create an endowment fund to help struggling party workers. This, what KD Knight is calling for, is an investigation into illicit enrichment, based on my understanding. Unlawful or unlawful practices, the least. But this you that they call illicit enrichment if this is there in the report, no. If they should put out a report right now with Mark Golden, and you see this night, and them say them want an investigation, you just say, oh, they might investigate him for illicit enrichment. Because that's how you're fool though. So once you see investigation in the integrity report, and you hear Dion Jackson Miller use the word investigation and stress it. Because them have a way to grab you, they stress the investigation because them teach them at school. Them take deep breath for the thing them when they want to grab you. So words like investigation. Them time they don't want to fly at her mouth because she dry her spit and taking deep breath. Investigation. No water now fly. But if you see this, KD Knight is calling for an immediate investigation into $10 million raised by Mark Golden. Say, I'm going to give to PMP workers. Me want to ask the PMP workers them how much I want to get out of that 10 million, yeah? How much I want to, where that 10, oh, we not get no breakdown. Where the schedule expenses for that 10 million a day? Eh? How him collect $10 million and him have a registered charity with the DCFC? Where the breakdown there for this? Who are him get the money here? Oh, because a PMP him give to, we don't want to know. Here, Andrew Wellness a JLP give money to. He not going to know schedule expenses when you go. Integrity Commission, move. Until we get a breakdown of whether 10 million where Mark Gold say he raised figure to poor people or poor workers. Uno can come back, come ask me about Andrew Wellness schedule expenses. Uno think uno can fool all the way? Uno think say all the way I go shut up and sing? Uno think say all the way I go shut up and just go do stage show? You think say look at done shaky, fool, idiot a splice video? If score political points can go around the truth? You think they can make you change your vote? If you go to, where you going to do? Jump out of the frying pan and jump in high fire? Give you an alternative for Andrew Wellness, brethren. Mark Golding is not the alternative, people. So PMP, this is not corruption. Because the word investigation there, you know. So then listen to enrichment this. Because see where they investigate. So KD Knight has said suspicious. That no. So suspicion no means saying guilty. Don't forget. Because KD, the big liar, say him suspect him, you know. The big liar say him suspect him. So you don't know about this. This suspicious fundraising scheme is not a PMP initiative, as it has not been sanctioned by the People's Annual Conference, nor the Executive Committee, Knight said in a statement from the one PMP team today. This is a top lion of the country. Uno hear chicken, uno hear fly about this. Uno see the PMP them at uno hear Rattigan them we say them objective attack about this. This is a PMP stalwart. I said this raising of funds was not approved by the major PMP bodies or arms. So Mark Golding out there collect money and it was not approved. How? By the Executive Committee and by the People's Annual Conference. How him out there collect money? When do with the money? Who know whether 10 million ago? But you don't believe say Andrew Wellness thief 31,000 US. 31,000 US, how much that people? Who don't believe say Andrew Wellness a thief 31,000 US, but you don't want to know whether 10 million are there? PMP workers. How much I want to get out of this at 10 million? Eh? So, the announcement at this time is not coincidental, and it is a brazen attempt to use cash inducement to influence delegates in presidential election. A KD Knight, I said this, you know. Rise United is trading on the economic needs of the comrades, and it is a despicable attempt to use money to grab power. This a KD Knight. I said this. Let me read it again. So when you look at idiot where Splice can grab this. The announcement at this time is not coincidental, and it is a brazen attempt to use money to induce and influence delegates in the presidential election. Rise United is trading on the economic needs of the comrades. You know what I'm trade pan now? You know them a trade pan now? On emotions. Them could have used this against Lisa Anna. Them could have used this against Peter Phillips. Now them realize that they can't use this pan you because the economy is doing better than when they were in office. They can't do that now. So them just say, yo, broke or hungry delegates. We are going to some money, you know. A rise as you say, you know. So we don't even know how much the delegates them get, you know. Because there is no oversight committee about this 10 million. And this man here beat up him chest in the parliament and talk about Andrew Holness is corrupt. When a PMP, top PMP, has said he is suspicious, the least suspicious, in raising 10 million same again to hungry people, to broke people. Uno can't go around that. Uno could have ball blood. Uno could have kissed teeth little more. Uno could have, but uno cannot go around that. A KD Knight said that. Rise United is trading on the economic needs of comrades, and it is a despicable attempt to use money to grab power, which has never been a part of the internal PMP democracy, Knight said in a statement. He called on the Rise United campaign to cease and desist from importing alien behavior into the PMP. What a profit. Uno says KD not a profit. Then KD, you think an alien behavior alone them bring in? You know see them all out here based on the video where we play. If it's so, I wish them favorite front of the line TikToker and vlogger happy first anniversary with him significant other. You think a alien alone them bring in? KD, you were gonna sit down beside Mark Gold in where I tell life on the Prime Minister. In a your astute mind, you think I'm going to alien them bring in? Them bring in drug smuggler, previous drug smuggler. Them bring in L.A. Lewis. Them bring in Snapper, Sprat, Shark, Witch. Listen me. Me not surprised. It then start bringing hog, goat and cow. As a matter of fact, me I expect them to draft it pretty done. Yeah, man. Me, I expect them to draft it ugly done. Everybody when they claims they have little influence over PMP. Everybody. So if them could have taken $10 million and paid delegates according to KD Knight to win the presidential election, what you think them are going to do with money now with them a vlogger? A KD Knight said this, you know. One of think one of favorite vlogger them I tell no say Andrew Holness a thief. One of think say it far-fetched for money reach them. And when I run back at them I talk about the man thief charity money. Sitting when I register as a charity. Something where if the Integrity Commission they just do due diligence in the realize that it's not registered at the DCFC. Then if they can raise, say them raise 10 million. Claim say them raise 10 million. Figure poor people in a them party. Then what them are going to do with them are hungry belly vlogger. Not all our own vloggers. But the hungry belly want them. Eh? He called on Rise United to cease and desist from importing alien behavior into the PNP. Adding that Golden gave up the treasury of the party on the grounds that he was not good at fundraising. You hear that? Mark Golden gave up the treasury of the party on the grounds that he was not good at fundraising. Yet he is spearheading an unauthorized fundraising scheme with the sole purpose of influencing votes. This a KD night, I tell you where me I tell you no. His only thing says a different way them a do it now. You don't have to believe me. Listen to the top PMP liar. Mark Golding say him love to sue. Him couldn't sue KD night for this. Him say him love to sue. Him couldn't sue the Observer for this. Him have to hold that one in their ribs. It just you JLP supporters if you know this die-hearted PMP I suffer from cognitive dissonance. When you present this to them, it don't mean nothing. This one me I read them and say I'm not true. This one me I read them and kiss them teeth and I say a foolishness. So, PMP President Dr. Peter Phillips and his one PMP team are seeking to fend off a leadership challenge by Peter Bunting and Rise United. Where is that 10 million? How was it spent? Unna want a schedule expense pan that too. Unna want to know if all the delegates got money. PMP delegates where did make sure say Mark Golding get into the presidential seat. When you get not noted, it better wanna try with Andrew. Because guess what? The same charity with the matter about, we have countless videos where am I doing it. You better wanna try with him. Try with Andrew. Because I know say uno delegates we put Mark Gold in another position here. Uno not get not 10 million. This are 10 million here. Where was it reported? How did they disperse the funds? How much people get 100,000 and 200,000? How much people get one little chicken farm out of it? How much people get one little start to go buy some banana chips? Or one little start to go fix up their house? How much I want? How much I want 10 million share for? Will I like a breakdown, Mr. Golding, of this 10 million here? We also want a breakdown of the 42 million we want to claim so we want to use build stadium. We want a breakdown of Andrew on the statutory declaration and everything and schedule expenses. We want a breakdown. We want a breakdown of the money we in the charity in England. We want to know how much your father left give. Yeah. We want to have colonial riches too. Yeah. We want to know which part your wealth there. We want to know why you know show the evidence so you renounce your British citizenship. Because we are quite aware that if you renounce your British citizenship, you're no longer protected by tax exemption. So you have to pay taxes at Jamaica. So currently, because of the tax treaty with Britain and Jamaica, you don't have to pay taxes in Jamaica. But once you renounce, you have to pay. We want to see. We don't want you buying no time to set your house in order. We want you to renounce now and show we. We the people of Jamaica, we not busy with the food PMP them. Because I have to start talking now, because I can't say nothing good about now. And I go start saying I say nice things about now. We, the people of Jamaica, we are demanding evidence of your renunciation. Immediately. We don't want you buying no time to put your house in order. And switch out of Ufa name into Ufa name. We need it now. Because based on what we understand from even your charities them, you make sure so the one in England up to date. But when it comes down to the Jamaica charity, them all 15 years no filing no go on. So we not trust you. We not trust you. We don't know if you have a, you know, so they must say oil, they are Jamaica. And they must say gold, they are Jamaica. We don't trust you, Mark Golden. Because we might luckily go find oil for true. And you go give it to your British daddy. Yeah, first preference, King Charles. We don't want you go find gold. And when the British state say, I feed them one, you agree with them. Because you are British. The other day, they change laws in the parliament to let the parliament no longer has to go through the British provisions to pass laws. And you did not show up and be in this. I tell lies saying go up a British embassy, go turn up in a line, forget a British visa. Then people want to hear people call people liars. Stay out of the argument, man. Turn out of the argument. This a man here go in a parliament and say he put a forward a no confidence motion, you know. A man will say he must stop the process of Jamaica becoming a republic because we cannot have 1 foot in a King Charles yard and 1 foot out. Only to find out that this liar had both feet in King Charles yard. So if we go find gold, remember say Guyana go find oil in them country, you know, and rich now, you know. Remember say Guyana find oil in them country and rich now, you know. So we don't know if all of the fossil them, for the one for slave them with them bury in a Jamaica, I go sooner or later turn to fossil. Turn to oil, excuse me. We don't know if no mass grave there with bones we are going to turn oil, you know. So what if some dinosaurs or something in there Jamaica and then go start find oil a seep out of the ground? You know I go trust a British for have food no interest at heart? A man where I say you not force him to give up in British status and him not gonna make no guy rush him. You're crazy. You're crazy. So we're going to leave it here so to the people. PMP comrades, I know to learn something today. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Send a message to Mark Golden say, "Uno never get not of the 10 million. Delegates, jump ship. Because I know say uno never know about that 10 million. Yeah. Trenchtown Rock. Him say 41 million build the stadium. Find out where the money they go. This election, a message must be sent to this lying British for packing bag and go home. This My Leader Banya song, where my exploit, was not meant to be for him. This argument say his ancestors' blood, sweat and tears is what make him who he is a lie. This link and association with the traitor Maroons them is a signal of who he truly is. It is printed in his DNA. The same way his ancestors came and used the Maroons to abuse us, to return us to the plantation, is the same way Mark Golden, it printed in his DNA, trying to use curry them now. Him can't help it. Him does follow the same blueprint where my ancestors used. You don't have to look far to see his actions and his ancestors' behavior. Putting chain around Big Stone neck and taking off chain from Big Stone neck. Linking with the Maroons them and putting them on stage at press conference. The Maroons them were sued the government for over 200 acres of land. Mark Golden endorsed them. He must sue your country for some quote-unquote sovereign country. Name a Kongpong. We are sue your country for 200 acres of land. 116,000 hectares of land. Korea sue the government for. And Mark Golden, who wants to become the government, is linking with Curry. When I idiot. Listen me. If I want plantation with the depan, I want to behave so. I don't know, so I get beaten. Yeah, man, we have done Malcolm X pound, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes you have to beat some slave. Because one fool makes many. Yeah, man, someone would have to get two thump down the side to wake up, you know. We don't see the same trajectory. The man have adapt the same blueprint when ancestors used to oppress us. Exploit our ignorance, exploit our illiteracy, go after the black man who have any farmer riches or any farmer power, hang him up on a tree and make the whole of say is a public lynching. So they want publicly lynch Andrew Holness. They might take chain of a Big Stone neck. I use your ancestors them to score political points. Then they got link with the Maroons. Curry them. Curry were called your ancestors criminals. So they had to be returned to the plantation because they are criminals. They were criminals. Same route. The man attack people. It simply means that within him. Wickedness in another man, the people. That man don't care about even your feelings. That man is desensitized to black people feelings. Him thinks that the whole of we turn with back pan with ancestors, them fight. Blood, sweat and tears so we can have the privilege. To see a woman and call to her. The privilege to eat when we want to eat, sleep when we want to sleep. Sex when we want to sex without asking master permission for sex. A master just come pick up a sister and sex her and bring her back and put on the plantation if him not kill her. And this man is so insensitive that him that put a chain round big stone neck. That man is so insensitive that him that bring Chief Curry come put on the conference stage. When Chief Curry call with ancestors them criminals. How ungrateful we can be. If you make a man come call with ancestors them criminals and Mark Golding endorse him. You know see that man they hate we ancestors them people. You know see that the man there is a depiction of slavery the man give we say I saw him while we go back in the people. Everything when point finger upon Andrew Holness, Andrew Holness is that him, you know. Him say Andrew Holness I use charity money do things. We find out now through reports on KD night say him raise $10 million. Say him I go get to workers. We have no account, we don't know how the funds was dispersed. $40 million them say them use build Trenchtown stadium. We have no documentation on it. So him a point finger upon Andrew Holness while him have 4 charity company. How much of them delinquent? Over 15 years no filing at the tax administration. But him going to make you think say Andrew Holness a thief taxpayers' money. So a man think it, so is he. This election, yeah, don't work with emotion. Look at the evidence. Look at the facts. Do not make them throw this narrative around about Andrew Holness a thief when I rob on the money when no go so. Tell them say you want to know what are the plans Mark Golding has for this country. What are you going to do for the teachers? Are you going to give them a pay increase? Are you going to give the police and all of them pay increase? How are you going to pay for it? Where the money are going to come from to give them the increase? Simple questions. Everything where you point finger, how you going to do better? Not just point finger. Show me what you are going to do. If we become a faster growing economic society. Show me how you are going to make poverty decrease. Show me how you are going to make crime decrease. Show me. You cannot. So you use the people them and I play upon them mind. So when you start endorse every little fly up, every little swim around, every little vlogger, every little licky, every little this, every little that. Forget to the people them. But a few of us have little sense. And we now go stay silent. And watch you know. Come take our economy. We are the best economy since independence and wreck it. Somehow when I say the economy are the best economy and they not do nothing for you because you know don't know what are the things that were implemented to make your life better. Because the vloggers then when them appear, nah tell you no. Go to the heart program. Go up on the Heart website and you will see there all your skills where you have, you can put it to use. If you're a carpenter, then find work here. If you're a plumber, then find work here. And if you want to learn a skill, you go up a Heart. And they might give you $15,000 for your stipend for transportation and lunch money. Stop say the economy a boom and nothing a go on for you. Get up off of your backside. Put on your phone where you have a TikTok and play a match. And go learn a fucking skill. So much things there for you to do. Go and roll back in a school. And if you don't have the prerequisite, if you don't have the brain to learn book work, galang up a Heart. And when you leave or when you graduate, you have a government who will be giving you a start based on your qualification, based on the level which by you graduate. So do well and you can get grants to start your little business. Understand that, no man? Nobody follow them and go turn back. Find the programs them where will be beneficiary to you. So we'll leave it here so. Big up on yourself.